Hello, this is Dr. CJ Benkert with Pura Vida Wellness. And in honor of our Couples Month, in honor of love and sharing and connection and Valentine's Day, we are spending the month interviewing clients that have had an experience with our Pura Vida transformation system. So today I'm super excited. Two of my favorite people. I probably know Mom a lot better. So we have Elaine on the left and Monica on the right, mother and daughter. Welcome. And thank you so much for taking the time out of your day on a Friday to share your story, because you sharing your story, and I've said this to Elaine before, because I've actually interviewed Elaine previously. Some of you might have seen her video. We've actually had a lot of people come into our office and start the program, Elaine, because of your interview, which I think was about a year ago. So you've already transformed lives. You've already changed lives. So welcome, say hi, introduce yourselves, and let's get into your story. I'm really excited. And I took the liberty, and you guys will let me know what you're comfortable with me sharing. I took the liberty of printing out. So I have your first BCA and your most recent BCA. So whatever you're comfortable with me sharing, you just let me know. And so introduce yourselves.
Okay, I'm Elaine. I'm Monica's mother. Monica is my firstborn daughter. And as I call her, my lovely assistant, Miss Monica.
And Miss Monica.
Yes, so we've carry a lot of weight in our family. That's just the way we are. And as I was telling my daughter, no one told us when we were gaining too much weight. But now that I'm on the program, you're losing a lot of weight. I go, where were you when I needed you? I'm healthy now, and I'm 71 years old, and I'm a very healthy person. This has been transforming to my life. And then to see Monica join me in this journey, I get a bigger thrill out of her than even of myself.
Yeah, I mean, Monica, you've already dropped 40 pounds.
It feels so good. I had a trainer 5 or 6 years ago, when the year I got married. Yes. I had a whole year to plan for my wedding, and I lost 5 pounds.
Oh my gosh. Struggling and trying to do it on your own.
Yeah. Yeah. Thinking eating cottage cheese was helping.
Yeah. Because we have some misinformation out there.
Yeah. Well, everybody's body's different. Every diet is different. But this program will work for anybody with little tweaks. And I've never seen my mom on a diet my whole life. I've seen my mom's weight go up and down, but I think it just depends on what's happening in her life at the time.
Right.
And I've just seen mine go up. So I've never seen her on a diet, and to see her stick to something and be passionate about it, I was like, if she can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
Or at least it wouldn't hurt to try.
Right. So Elaine, I want to get into both of your stories in depth, but I want to start with Elaine. She came in first, and I know we've already talked about some of this stuff in the other interview, but let's go ahead because some people might not have seen it. Why did you come in? I know you had looked at another program beforehand that was really expensive. What was your health like, and what happened just within a few months of being on the program?
Okay, when I came into this program, I had been looking to a point of where I would not be on diabetic medicine anymore. I had been on
So you were a diabetic.
20 years.
For 20 years. Did you guys hear that, everybody? Facebook world, YouTube world. Anyone, no one's on Zoom, so this will be in YouTube. It'll be on our Facebook page. So for 20 years, Elaine was a diabetic.
And it wasn't getting any better. I was losing weight from time to time. Well, I became a diabetic taking care of my mother when she was passing. Okay. And so for that, it was 10 months, and it was very stressful, and I blew up. I went from a size 20 to a 24W.
Wow, okay, just from all the stress.
Yes. And it was, my mother, I loved her, and we were having, breakthroughs in our relationship with her, but still the stress of everything going on.
Yeah.
taking care of her and saying goodbye to her. In essence, I ate my feelings.
Sure.
So, and I started to lose weight after she passed away because we had a lot of peace and healing, during that
That's awesome.
time, taking care of her. So I started losing the weight. I started getting healthier.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a doctor and I said, let's make this one thing clear. I'm here to get better, not to be a sick patient forever. And I said, I want to get off my diabetes medicine. He goes, okay. He goes, that was our goal. And I was losing weight, but I still kept plateauing. And, life happens and, I go back to the food. So,
Right.
A friend of Monica's came to the house one day and I said,
Oh, that's
what have you been
right.
doing? You
Patricia.
look great. Yeah.
Okay.
Trish. And I said,
remember now.
yeah. And she said, oh, I'm on this program. And I go, oh, I said, well, I went to a luncheon about that program. They wanted $30,000. I go, and I think they want my mother's kidneys, but she's gone. So, you can't do that. So, and I said, well, how much is this program? And she told me, I go, I can do that.
Uh-huh.
That's totally affordable.
Right.
And even I don't need the insurance money. And the fact that you're not taking blood out of me all the time was another thing.
Yeah.
That had a real negative connotations to me to be taking my blood all the time.
Yeah.
So this just gave me hope. It was just sounded positive. And not only that, it was something that you educate us. You're not saying, here, take this program, eat what we tell you to eat.
Yeah.
And keep buying off the shelves.
Right.
And that means I'm locked into you for the rest of my life.
Right.
But yes, you told me we keep you for a year, so we show you how to take care of yourself. And that's what I want. I wanted freedom for myself.
Yeah. So you came in September of 2019.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I share?
Absolutely.
Tell it all. We're not shy.
We're not shy.
Both of you?
Yeah.
Really?
We're not shy.
Hey,
Okay.
we've seen pictures. We know what we look like.
And then we want to help people that have been struggling as long as us.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
All right.
important.
So you came in September 2019. How many diabetic meds were you on?
3.
3 diabetic meds, 20 years a diabetic. I don't care about weight. Both of you guys know that. Right. But your weight was 186. You were 80 years old, 79 years old metabolically.
Yes.
So we do a body composition analysis for all of those watching that tells us how old you are metabolically. It gives us all these really amazing numbers. It tells us your hydration level, how much muscle you have. Basically, not the weight doesn't matter. It's what is the weight made up of. So when we look at how much body fat, how much water, how much muscle, that tells us the age of your body inside. And when you first started with us, you were 79 years old inside.
Yes.
And then when the last BCA, and you did the year program, the last BCA we did, and let's say you're 70 years old now, right?
71 now.
71. Okay, so 71. So the last BCA we did, you were 70 years old.
Yes.
So when you first came in, you were older than your actual age. And after going through the program, first of all, how soon did you get off the diabetic meds? It was pretty quick, right?
Yes, it was within the 40 days of the weight loss program. The first
40-day round.
Mm-hmm.
So the last BCA that we ran, so if you guys look at this one, she's 79 years old metabolically. And then this was less than a year later.
And I graduated.
Yep, 46 years old metabolically, and she's and you lost 46 pounds.
Yes.
46 pounds. That's incredible. And so you've had friends from church come in, and
yes.
the video that we did of you when it was like in the middle of your membership program.
Yes.
I was just so excited, getting off the meds, but that's typically what I see happen. So I don't know why I was so surprised, but that's why I do what I do, because I just love seeing people get healthy and get better and not have to take the meds. Okay, so when did Monica jump on, and how did Monica, it was because you saw all the changes in her, so you didn't start with her right away?
No, because I was worried about it financially. But I was like, I'm seeing my mom get off her diabetic meds, stick with this diet for months and months. So actually, I think it was the stimulus check came out and we were in
Oh.
quarantine.
Oh,
I
that's
had
right.
gained
June last summer. That's when you came in.
I started in June, and so quarantine, me and my husband were eating like we were on vacation. You know, we're at home. Let's order all this Grubhub and Postmates, and they're giving me all these coupons. And I was having it's really embarrassing to say, but I like to say this to people so they know where I was at. I was having a hard time cleaning myself in the restroom, reaching around to the back.
Yeah.
I was having to push my arm against the wall to reach because I'm
Wow.
guessing back fat and arm fat. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I've been telling all my neighbors that ask about the program. I've been telling all my friends. I was having a hard time cleaning myself in the restroom, and it was scaring me because I had weight loss surgery 10 years ago. A year or two ago, I had my lap band removed.
Yay. Yes, Elaine. Yay.
And then I had wanted to get gastric sleeve surgery, and the doctor said he did not recommend that. He'd rather I get into some kind of nutrition program about learning how to eat.
Yep.
And I mean, this guy does sleeves for a living. So why is he deterring me from it?
Oh.
So I asked him to let me get into the program anyway, because they give you a mandatory program of 3 months to learn about how you're going to live with the sleeve. And I did the whole program for 3 months. And I was like, well, I'm going to have to give up sugar and all these things and live like a diabetic if I get the surgery.
Yeah.
And then they switched my surgeon for whatever reason. The new surgeon was very rude to me. And I didn't want to get the surgery after I went through all this just to get it.
Wow.
I didn't feel comfortable with him. Like I felt like I was just a number and he wanted me in and out.
Yeah.
Not like the surgeon that took my lap band off that was like trying to take care of me.
But what a blessing.
Yeah. And it all happened for a reason.
Yeah.
It all happened for a reason. I'm taking this, every little step, every little thing that's happened was leading me to this program.
Yes.
Right.
Because
so you came in June.
Yeah. My husband gave me our whole stimulus check.
Wow. To come in and do the program. Wow.
So I could, pay for everything and then have the monthlies and whatever I needed for supplements and groceries.
Right. Yeah. So what was your experience coming in? How did you do? I know you're kind of midway through your journey. Tell us where you started and how things have been going. And I know you guys keep saying diet, and I don't really like to call it a diet because
lifestyle.
Thank you.
Lifestyle, definitely. I mean, I call it a diet for my friends.
Yeah.
But I do tell my husband, like, this is the way we're going to be eating from now on.
Yeah.
If he wants to order fries at a restaurant, he's going to be getting a salad for dinner tomorrow. And if I'm eating Brussels sprouts, he's eating Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
And he does not like, he doesn't like zucchini unless it's fried, but he's eating it and he's keeping his mouth quiet because he sees what I'm changing into.
Yes.
Because you look like a totally different person, because I haven't seen you since you first came in.
Oh, and talking to you, like I came in to talk to you to learn about the program, and my mom had already, I'm seeing her progress. I'm hearing about, friends and family going on and on about how good she looks and how happy and healthy she is. Yeah. And until I talked to you, I wasn't sold.
Oh, wow.
And I think the way you explained everything to me opened it up.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Do you remember what specifically made the most difference for you of what I said?
Showing me the piece of fat that was only 1 pound.
Oh.
The fat sample.
Yeah, you guys have it right there in the room. Is it there?
I think I got the 5 pound. Let me show you.
Okay, show them the 5 pound.
That's 5?
That's
5.
5 pounds of fat. I have actually, my goal to lose.
Yeah, what is your goal?
My goal is to lose 140. Really? I have lost 80 in 7 months.
Oh my, I'm so sorry. I got the numbers wrong.
I thought maybe you mixed me up with my mom. I didn't mind.
It's me doing fast math and not being very good at it.
Oh, I'm horrible at math. My husband's an accountant. That's what he's there for.
So you've already dropped 80
80
pounds.
in 7 months.
Wow. So okay, let me see if I've taught you well or not. How come this, let's see, I know you listen to a lot of my teachings and our Zoom support calls, and you're on Facebook a lot. I see your name all the time, and thank you for being so involved.
Every new person that comes in there gets every little word of wisdom I can hammer into them until I get annoying.
Okay, good. So why is losing 80 pounds healthy with this program compared to losing 80 pounds with Weight Watchers, let's say? Do you know?
Because they're giving you, they're not teaching you new ways to eat. Mm-hmm. They're putting you on a little program diet. This is what you're going to do. But then you can go back to eating your nachos and your Cheetos and drinking soda.
Do you even think that you could lose 80 pounds that quick on like Nutrisystem or?
Even with the lap band, I didn't lose it this fast.
So I need to be a better teacher. So the reason it's so healthy and it's okay to lose that much weight this fast, but it's not with any other program, is the main difference. I'm just going to say 2 words and then I'm going to let you explain it. Sugar burning, fat burning.
I didn't think I could get off of sugar. I'm pretty sure I was a sugar addict.
Yeah.
I pride myself actually on not getting addicted to anything. And I didn't realize if food is an addiction, but not even so much as food is sugar.
Right.
And well, that was the whole thing with the weight loss surgery. If I had that, I couldn't have sugar because it could make me sick.
Yes.
And I was fighting that. I didn't want to give up my candy bars. I don't want to give up bread because it's hard to swallow if you have weight loss surgery because of the way your tummy's built.
Yeah.
I'm off of bread. I'm off of sugar. I'm so happy.
And it's no big deal.
It's not a big deal.
Right. So let's go back.
So many things. There's so many healthy options for those cravings.
Yes. So let's just go back real quick. Sugar burning, fat burning. So when you came in, you were a sugar burner. Your metabolism was stuck in sugar burning. So were you, Elaine. So you had cravings for sugar and carbs because the only thing your body could use for fuel, it's gas. And your body can either use sugar for fuel or you can use fat for fuel. So most people, when they first come in, there's so many toxins in their body. They're so insulin resistant, not just diabetics, but average Americans. And they've been eating such poor diet that they're stuck in sugar burning and they couldn't burn fat for fuel if their life depended on it. So what this program does is, because we take all oils and fats out just for the first 40, because both of you know that I'm all about healthy fats for long-term wellness. But when you take all those fats and oils out of the diet for those first 40 days, your body is gently nudged into the pathway of eating your own fat. So that's why you lose so much weight so quick. You're burning fat. You're not burning muscle. You're not starving yourself. You're actually getting more calories and more fuel during those first 40 days than you were before you came in. Because like Monica, you were probably averaging at least a half a pound of fat burning per day for the first 40 days, right? Yeah. So a half a pound of fat is the same as eating 1,700 calories of food, plus you were eating another 500 to 700. So you were getting 2,000, 2,500 calories of fuel daily by burning your own fat mostly.
So healthy fuel.
What's that?
Healthy fuel.
Healthy fuel. So over 80 pounds. What's your end goal? You said you wanted to lose 140?
Yes.
What weight?
So I've got 60 to go.
Oh, easy. Super easy. So do you remember when you first came in and I showed you your BCA, and even though it said the metabolic age was 90, I told you the software maxes out at 90?
Yeah.
And based on where you were as far as your weight and the amount of body fat in your body, you were way over 100 years old metabolically.
Oh, yeah.
Like probably,
I've done a lot of damage.
Yeah, like 140, 150 years old metabolically. So because of that, even though all the numbers have gone down, we still don't have you below 90 yet because you started so high to begin with.
Yeah, and it doesn't even bother me. because I know there's work to do.
So here's the number that we can look at. We can look at that visceral fat. When you first came in, you were in the red, 19.
Yeah.
19, and that was June. And this was January. And look at the visceral fat at 12. Wow. So you're right on the edge of healthy
Yeah.
and the danger zone. So that's the fat around your organs, around your heart. That's the most unhealthy fat to have. That's the fat that tells us how susceptible you are to cancer, diabetes, stroke, and heart disease, 4 top killers in the United States. So what was it like going through together? I know we talked a little bit about before we went live, you were talking with Coach Teresa about cooking. And so I know that you're not both members right now. Elaine, you're not a member anymore, but Monica still is, but you're still following the program. You're still doing all the long-term stuff. So what was it like going through together?
It was great because she excels me. She's
Yeah.
this child is she's a child of excellence. And
Aw,
so I love to go to her house when she cooks for me. It's like,
yes.
oh my gosh, because I am such a, I'm a real basic person. Here's my veggies, here's my meat. At least Monica just makes wonderful things out of it. I go, who knew?
Yeah.
This is great. It's always a treat when she says, oh, I'll cook. I go, that's better than going out for me because she's a great cook.
Yeah.
And I love what she does it's just like, it's amazing food. And it's like,
So what do you like to cook, Monica? Tell us some of your favorite recipes and what are the
I actually, for the first time this week, posted my stuffed bell peppers.
Okay.
And sharing the recipe, and it's so simple. It's I've been making it for everybody that comes over for dinner. Because of quarantine, we're having like one person over for dinner.
Right.
we have a single friend that she's a widow and she's only in her mid-50s. She's the nicest lady. So we've had her over for dinner a couple of times because she's alone for quarantine. So we know she's at home alone. We know we're always at home because my husband's taking the quarantine serious.
Yeah. So you guys are
invited her over for dinner.
Her. Yeah.
And then my husband has his cousin that's his best friend / sister. She comes over for dinner without her family to escape.
Yeah.
And we've had his dad over a few times, high risk. And he's like, are you going to make the bell peppers again?
Wow, really?
Yeah. Well, that's amazing. I make a zucchini lasagna that he doesn't care for because he wants lasagna. He wants noodles.
Okay.
So thank goodness the bell pepper thing came along because he'll eat it up. He's so excited.
Yeah. Now, have you experimented with any desserts yet? Like any healthy desserts with almond flour and stevia?
I made your zucchini muffins.
Oh, did you? Were they good? When
I was on Lose It.
Okay.
Such a treat. So good.
And then I don't think I ever posted my carrot cake recipe.
Please.
Oh my gosh, Monica.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Oh, to die for. I made it, I made it last November. Made it for a friend's birthday, and oh my goodness, it's all keto, sugar-free, no carbs. It is the most delicious carrot cake I've ever had. And
want the recipe.
My friend who I made it for, she's allergic to pecans and walnuts, and that's what so I made it with macadamia nuts instead.
Ooh, fancy.
So I will post that today, and I want to make that again because it was so amazing. Okay, so is there anything that you want people to know? So we're shooting this live into our community Facebook group. These are people that, have joined the group. They're not in our program. Well, there's some clients in the program, but it's mostly just, friends and family. And, they listen to what I have to say. Some of them went through our 5-day water fast. They've seen my, 5 simple steps to resetting your metabolism. What would you say to somebody that has been watching me, has been seeing some of these interviews, and they're like, I don't know, this isn't going to work for me, or what would you say to them?
You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. And that's how I feel. This has really changed my life. It really has. And I knew that because I expected to live a long life. but I didn't want to be the sick old lady, too healthy to live, but too healthy to die, but not well enough to go out and enjoy life. I didn't want to be that. I've seen those ladies. They're all
Yes.
over, and
Yeah.
we all know people's moms who they don't do anything at all, nothing. And I didn't want to be that. I want to be active with my children. I want to be active with my granddaughter. She takes me to Dog Beach, and
Oh,
lets me
awesome.
go take long walks,
I
She
love
goes,
Dog Beach.
when are you coming back? I said, when I get there.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying because I can.
Yeah.
And think about this too. I came into the program, and what happened the following year? COVID hit. I was off the endangered species list because I no longer had
Oh,
diabetes.
that's
So
right.
I had no
That's
underlying
right.
factors whatsoever. My doctor was so happy.
What a
I got
blessing.
off I got off the statins, and I got
Mhm.
off the thyroid and the cholesterol medicine
Just
besides
by
the
eating
diabetic.
healthy, real, live, whole
Clean.
food, certain
Yes,
times of the day, supporting your body nutritionally, and learning about intermittent fasting and healthy
yes.
fats, and being able to eat as much as you want. Just your cravings change, and you want and crave different foods. You don't crave the junk anymore. You crave the foods that don't make you gain weight,
And
that
I
don't really.
noticed the difference. I noticed the difference when the days I eat clean and good. I
Hmm.
notice the difference. My body goes woo. It's like
Yes.
it's better than a party. And I
Yeah,
go, oh
and then
my
you can
goodness.
still be a human being and
Yes.
splurge on things. And, we're not perfect. It's not
No.
about
No.
you're never going to be able to have a regular dessert or regular ice cream or a drink or, go to a party. There's really nothing that you can't have. It's just about what are your regular choices. And now, and Monica, you probably do too. Now you're empowered. You have the tools. You know exactly what you need to do to
Yeah.
get right back into fat burning. And like for me, I can lose 3, 4, 5 pounds in a couple of days like that. Just
Yeah.
by doing a couple of protein reset days, an apple day. It's so relaxing and so amazing to be able to indulge and enjoy life and not feel like, oh, I can't have that. If I really want that, I can have it. But like you said, Elaine, a lot of times as I continue on this journey, oh, I don't like how I feel after I ate that. I'm not going to do that again. Like
Exactly.
I don't like crackers anymore. I can't really eat crackers, even like keto crackers, like almond flour crackers. They just taste like dust and cardboard to me. I'd rather cut up some carrots and some zucchini and broccoli and vegetables and use that for hummus. I don't need crackers. My body just
Yes.
doesn't want that processed food. Even if it's healthy and says gluten free, it doesn't mean it's healthy, right? Fat
And
free.
I
That's a
tell
different
people, I walk into the market now, 90% of that stuff we shouldn't be eating.
one. No,
90% of what's
exactly.
in the market is not healthy for me. It's like,
Exactly.
and so I go in there, it's like, okay, this and this, and we're gone. And I'm not strolling the aisles anymore looking to
Yeah.
get into trouble. It's like, no,
Exactly. You
that's
don't even go down those aisles with all that boxed packaged food. You don't need to.
Yeah.
no. And the empowering of the reset day, I
Hmm.
love that
Yeah.
because like you say, we're human. We go off the range sometimes, right?
Sure.
But we have that awesome tool that you've given us, those different options on how to reset
Yeah.
yourself. And it's like, okay, I'm not one of these people, oh, I gained some weight. That's it. I'm just going to back to eating. No, I got a reset day ahead
Yeah.
of me.
We're
And
gonna fight
and I'm
that.
back on track with it. And I'll call her and I'll tell her I got a reset. And she'll say, well, this is coming up. I said, okay, do a reset day before that happens. And
Okay.
then the next day you'll see, because for my 70th birthday, my daughters threw me a huge party. So I did a
Awesome.
reset day before the party,
Uh-huh.
and we partied hardy. And I,
Yeah.
I, I said, tell the taco guy I can get any burrito or taco I want without a tortilla. And I still had a piece of my cake, even though I said I wasn't going to. The next
Awesome.
day I get up, I'm going to go have apples. I got on the scale. No apples were
Oh,
necessary.
wow.
No apples were
And she had
necessary.
cake.
And I
And she
had
had
a
cake,
slice and a half a cake.
no weight gain.
No weight gain.
Awesome. Okay, so how I know I'm just going to mention because Monica, you're right behind you is the Zyto scale because you had mentioned yourself about that all the other programs, everyone's kind of doing the same thing. This one's custom for your body.
Yeah.
Yeah, so right above Monica's head, there's a poster and there's like a hand there.
Oh,
And
yes.
we do that test. We actually look at 2,800 different biomarkers because Elaine, when you went through and did all the testing, your body needed different nutrients and you had different order of foods than when
Yes.
Monica got tested. It was completely personalized for your body. No, nobody else does that.
Yeah.
The amazing thing was, and Teresa and I were like, we were gobsmacked. The last Zyto, your
Yeah.
body's not asking for anything.
Wow.
I go, really? She goes, your body's healed. She goes, it's not asking for a thing. I go, oh my gosh.
That's amazing.
It was to me, because to not only to lose weight, but to know your body's healthy now. Like you've restarted your body.
Yes.
That's amazing. Who does that? We're not dependent.
Yeah.
You didn't make us dependent on anything other than the knowledge that you gave us.
Yeah.
That's what we're dependent on, that knowledge. We're educated now.
But I will end with this based on what you just said. So maybe I might have guided you in the right direction, but the miracle, all the healing, everything that happened, it happened inside your body. God's healing power that we were all born with, we tapped into that innate wisdom and we gave the body the good stuff and took away the bad stuff so that the body could automatically do in its wisdom what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to feel good and lose weight easily and have energy and feel good and happy. So I didn't do it. It's not an outside in. It's all about, I love this part about it because it just brings right to spirituality. God did. We reached inside and we tapped into the healing power that's within both of you, and your body's doing all the work. It's not a stimulant or a hormone or a drug or a diet pill. It's just giving your body the good stuff, the good foods, the good nutrients. And then when you get into that first 40 days, that's when you start cleansing and detoxifying and you're getting rid of all the bad stuff. And then your body just starts changing. You burn fat, you get lean, you feel better, and it's easy because you're not hungry.
Yeah, it's surprisingly easy. You fight, everybody's going to fight changing their eating habits because it's scary to go away from what you've grown up with and known your whole life. It is so easy.
Yeah.
It's so much easier than I could have imagined.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to be healthy. Sorry.
Yeah. Do you find, no, it's okay. I'm just wondering, Monica, because you do a lot of cooking. I find for me, eating like this is cheaper because when you're not buying box cereals or pasta, you're just buying vegetables, fruits. For me, it's cheaper. Have you found that, or do you feel like it's more expensive to eat healthy? The same?
My husband's 6'4". I'm still feeding that beast.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a big boy.
and he's not very much overweight, maybe 20 or 30 pounds, but he's a big guy and he's got 2 hollow legs, I think. But like, I thought I hated Brussels sprouts and now I'm eating them every day. And he's like, why are you eating those? Are they making you? And I go, no, I didn't know I liked Brussels sprouts. I thought I hated them.
Yes.
And I'm eating them like candy.
That is so funny. The same happened with me. My whole life, I hated Brussels sprouts.
Me too.
And now when I cleaned out my body, I love Brussels sprouts.
I'm eating them almost every day.
Wow. Now, Coach Claudio just told me that one of our clients found a vanilla balsamic vinegar. And she uses it on her Brussels sprouts. And I guess it's just amazing. So I will post that in the tribe group and I'll post it in the community group too. So I'll post my carrot cake recipe for you guys. When do you come in next, Monica?
Monday.
On Monday? Okay, so I'm going to make carrot cake.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. I'm going to make carrot cake over the weekend And
Oh no, I'm on lose it right now.
oh, you can't have carrot cake
No, no,
right
no.
now. Okay. I was gonna
Like, no, no, no.
I'll send you my address.
Elaine.
I want to thank you what you said about our bodies.
Yeah.
Our bodies were designed to heal themselves,
Yeah.
but when we poison
Yes.
them, the way we were poisoning
Yeah.
our bodies, they had no chance to get better. And that's where you go into all your autoimmune diseases, because you're not only are you stressing your body, but you're poisoning it, and poisoning it causes stress. So there's no way out except this way. We all know medicines don't do this. They prolong, but they do not heal.
No.
This heals our bodies so that our bodies can do what they were designed to do, heal themselves.
Yes. I love that.
I do too. Every day we thank God for that.
Yes,
Every day.
absolutely. And then let's take it from the microcosm of our bodies to the macrocosm of the planet. And we need to start taking better care of our planet as well. And the foods that we eat and what we buy and the toxins that we're not going to buy anymore for cleaning products, our choices and staying on this health program. And because for me, that's why it's Pura Vida, pure life. It's not just about food and nutrition. It's about pure love, pure spirit, pure air, pure water, pure food, pure intentions, pure peace. Let's make a change. We're doing the same thing to our planet. We're putting a bunch of toxins in our water, and our planet's not happy. There's animals going extinct. Our soils are depleted. So if you want to make a change on the planet, start with this change inside, because if you're buying grass-fed meat, you're not supporting the commercial meat industry.
No.
That's giving a bunch of antibiotics and tearing down all the land because they don't have any grass to eat. Sustainable farming is completely possible.
Yes.
And we're starting to see a lot of shifts with that. So yeah, I want to get more into that, like more of a planetary change with just our daily personal choices do have an effect on the entire planet. Don't you think?
Absolutely. The consumer, it drives the economy, not the other way around.
Absolutely. Supply and demand. So if we slowly stop buying that junk, they're not going to be able to make it anymore because nobody's going to buy it.
Right.
Yeah.
If they have no market, they'll change.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, is there anything? Thank you so much, both of you. I really enjoyed seeing you both. And when you're out of Lose It, Monica, I will make you some carrot cake.
Thank you.
As a little gift for doing this interview with us. Is there anything else that you want to say in closing before we say goodbye to everybody?
I think this is definitely a life project. And this you get back the quality of life that we've always wanted to have.
Yeah.
And what is it? It's one meal that you're giving up. I'm not going to eat that at this meal.
Yeah.
And like I used to, when we get a bad restaurant meal, I go, it's just one meal. The next one will be better. So if we're getting through one meal at a time, and look at what it's done to the quality of our lives. It's enhanced it so much more, and now, people go, where's the rest of you? I go, I've lost her and I'm not looking for her. I don't want her back.
Monica, what's it like for you to have your mom healthy and off the meds?
It's awesome because her dad had diabetes and her dad had heart attacks. Her dad had 3 heart attacks. Mm-hmm. My dad died of one massive heart attack.
Much younger.
I'm scared that all these things are going to happen to me and I need to get it together.
Yes.
She found this program. She saved herself and then she saved me.
Yay.
Did what moms are supposed to do.
Lead the way.
Yes. Yes.
She's always she's my independent, awesome single mom that taught me how to take care of myself, and she's still doing it. Aww. And now because of this program, she gets to keep doing it.
Yeah.
You lead by example.
Me and my sister were just saying, who's going to take care of her because she's going to be around a lot longer now.
That's funny.
My sister's like, well, you have a spare bedroom and I do too, so we're sharing.
Okay, you're going to share mom.
Because she's going to be around for a long time now.
That's so awesome.
But I'm going to be healthy, so leave me alone. I'm fine.
Yeah, Elaine's like, I
I'll
don't
come
want
and
to live
visit
with you.
I'll come and visit you. I don't want to live with you. I'll just visit you because I have my own house and I can climb those stairs up and down real well.
Right.
So I
At
am fine.
71 years old.
That's right, ma'am.
You're 71 years old.
Yeah.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing.
I'm walking 2 hours a day now.
2 hours?
I haven't done that since she was a little girl, and I had a stalker. I had to stop because I couldn't leave my children motherless because they were already fatherless, right? They were little. And at the beginning of the year, it's like, go see how much you can walk. So I went out and I go, I don't care how long. It used to be 5 miles that I would do every day,
Yeah.
5 times a week. So I just went out and came back, and I was 2 hours. I go, oh my gosh, that's great. So I've been doing that for 6 weeks now.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
Yeah, it's amazing. It is amazing. But I couldn't have done that before. And that's another thing. My girlfriend goes, I said, you know what? I was starting to feel funny. I go, I used to be really fearless. And then she starts laughing. She goes, yeah, because you used to say, the guy who tried to take me, that's the guy with the hernia, officer. He tried to take me. But now I'm portable. So I have to walk early in the morning and I against traffic so people won't bother me, because I used to be, who's going to take a 200+ pound woman? That's not without a crane. So now I'm a lot lighter than I was.
Uh-oh. So now you're more susceptible to kidnapping because you're lighter and smaller and healthier?
Yeah, but that's okay. I have a personal alarm in my hand, and I'm out there early, and I'm walking across traffic, so you can't bother me because you got all those cars behind you.
Wow.
They're gonna honk the horn at you. Get out of the way, buddy. We're trying to get to work. So I have a plan, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying my body.
Yeah.
It's healthy.
Such an
It's older, but it's
inspiration.
healthy.
But you look amazing. You both look amazing. Monica, I can't wait to see you continue on your journey, and I'll get you some carrot cake as soon as you get into lock-in. It's totally lock-in approved. Use coconut oil. I think there's avocado oil, almond flour, cream cheese, stevia. Yeah, it's delicious. And I actually added some canned pineapple just to make it a little more moist. Yeah, all sugar-free. Yeah.
I'm big on having something to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
I do that every lose it round. I've got something to look forward to when I go to lock-in. So you just gave me my next look forward to.
Okay, good. Well, I will be providing that for you because you just started a lose it round, right?
I just started this week.
Okay, awesome. So you just started this week, and you're gonna do a 40-day?
Yep.
So you're gonna do a 40-day round. So let's see, we're 20th, so March 20th. So by April 1st, the beginning of April, you're gonna be in lock-in.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put it in my calendar to have a carrot cake for you the beginning of April.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you both. Thank you so much. Happy Friday.
Thank you for having us.
Happy Friday.
Thank you for coming into the clinic to do our interview.
I got off of work early and I got to see you.
Awesome.
And I got to have lunch with my daughter.
Yay. See, it's so good. It's all about love and connection and family.
I can't get over her. Today even I was looking, Monica, look at you.
Yeah, you look good, Monica. You look really good.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You guys, thank you. All right. Well, thanks again. So I'm going to sign out. Everybody on Facebook. We've got Elaine and Monica just told their amazing story, going through the Puta Vida transformation system together.
Yes.
So this is Dr. CJ Benkert with Puta Vida Wellness, helping you, motivating you, encouraging you, inspiring you to live your purest life in mind, body, and spirit. Because we've only got one life. We might as well enjoy it and have fun while we're here, right?
Yeah.
All right. Blessings to you both.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good night. Thank you.